Hey guys, so we're coming to you with a story time about how we first met, and this is Day Day. Say
They shine. Hey.
hey. I call him Day Day. That's his name. So, do you want to start off, or
No,
you
babe. I
want me
want
to
to hear
start
your
off?
story first.
So, this story is a little hood, but I met him in 2000 and
Would
what
it be
year?
seven? New Year's? January 4th, 2007, to be exact.
January 4th, 2007.
It was a Thursday.
Okay, I don't know what day it was, but it was on New Year's. I was actually going out with my friend Shay for her birthday, and we had stopped at this one club, and he was outside with his friends, and I was sitting on the passenger side. My friend was driving my truck at the time, and he was standing outside, and the first thing he said was, "What? You want me to tell him?"
I said, well, I'm going to marry you one day.
And I was like, "Oh, he's crazy. He's tripping." I wasn't really interested because at the time I had just got out of another relationship, and I was out of a relationship for like 6 months. And yeah, so I wasn't really interested, and then his approach wasn't quite right. So we end up going to another club. I can't recall the name of it. And I walked in, me and my friends were sitting down, and here he comes. And when he came up with the wrong approach again. He was talking to my friend Tessa Shay, and he was offering to buy us drinks. And at the time, I was like, I don't drink, I'm cool, you know. So he left his money on the table, but we end up getting up. Actually, before we got up and walked away, he went on to tell us about the things that he had in his crib. He said he had flat screen TVs
In
and
every
all
room.
this food.
In
Yeah,
every room, boo.
right. But I was like, who cares? But
Straight
mind
up.
you, this is years ago. This is when they first came out. So everybody
Yeah.
didn't really have them like that. But to me, that was really corny because I'm like, why are you telling me what you have in your house? I'm cool. I'm fine. I got my own. I'm cool. So that kind of was a turn off too. And also, I just wasn't sure if I was ready to date at the time. So we walked away. We left his money on the table. And I was sitting down, and he kept looking at me, you know what I'm saying? Because, I'm bad and stuff. So I was like, my friend was like, you don't never give anybody a chance. You need to get back out there. You need to start dating, blah, blah, blah. So he was looking at me, and I looked back, and I was like, well, he's kind of cute. So
Kinda.
he asked me to,
Thanks,
he,
Mom.
he asked me to come over, and I walked over to where he was sitting, and we exchanged phone numbers and stuff. And then, that's my take on how we first met. The details. So that is my story. Do you feel like that's correct? We're on the same page.
Yep, a little bit. So listen, let me tell my story. It was one of them nights I ain't feel like being bothered, I had things to do. So, reason I'm explaining this part because I just want to, show you how like some things that like the upper power when they make things put together, like what I'm saying, just be crazy how stuff work. You know what I'm saying? But like it was one of them days I wasn't supposed to go. Like I ain't feel like being bothered to go to these little clubs with my man and my man, they got me to go. So mind you, I was standing out front talking to the fellas, and she pulled up with a girlfriend. Well, her girlfriend was driving. She pulled up with her girlfriends, and they was out front kicking it. And I tell her, I say, hey, listen, you in the past, I'm gonna marry you one day. My man, she wasn't really feeling the vibe, but hey, man, I was fresh too, so I knew I was gonna pull her, but it didn't work that way, you know what I mean? So we spun over, we went over to this other ball, whatever club, whatever, and they happened to pop up in there. So I'm like, oh, okay. I see him, I guess her friend was getting a drink, because, she ain't a drinker. I ain't really a drinker. I don't get it down. But, yeah, I walked up to the bar. I walked up to the bar. I pulled my money out. I said, hey, listen, get you and your girl a drink. I said, something like, yeah, I got flat screens in every room in my crib, short. Some crazy stuff I said, because I was feeling myself, because I had a couple of hours at the time. So, boss tendencies, hey, man. So, yeah, I said, "Hey, buy you a drink." I threw the little money on the ball. She picked the money up. Was like, she said, "I don't drink." And my girlfriend got her own buddy. She had hold my money like this, like, "Here, you can have your little buddy back." I was hot, like, wait, what? So we go sit down and all that. I go sit down. So you know how you feel somebody just looking at you from a distance? Like I'm just chilling, like I'm chilling, like I'm on ice mode. I'm just cool, I'm chilling, you know. But I feel somebody looking at me from a distance, so I just happen to look to the left. I'm like, she all up on me, like
Ooh.
she all up on me, right? So she was like, "Come here," and I said, "No, I already can't. You
I
come to
said,
me."
"Come here."
Yeah, boo. You said, "Come here, boo." You was like, "Come here," and I'm like, "No, I already came to you. You come to me."
Okay.
Mama, she came to me, got her number. It was a little complicated, you know, but I got her number, and then I called her like a week later or something, because I didn't want to seem too thirsty. Like, I was
Oh, he
interested,
was
but
thirsty.
I wasn't trying to seem, so I waited like a week before I called. Now, I mean, one thing led to another, and like I always tell, listen, I ain't lied. I told you I was going to marry you one day, huh?
Well, hold on.
Where the hell the ring at?
I don't wear it when we in the house because I don't want to get caught in the sheets and stuff.
This is what I go through, right? This is what I go through.
Well, y'all know, this the finger.
Yeah.
Ow, bam, bam, this is where it's going to be.
Ain't nothing
This where
there.
it's
So,
at.
hey, listen, ain't nothing there. That's the finger with all skin on.
It's in the bathroom drawer.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So, did I mess up anything I forgot about?
I don't remember coming to you, but
She was on me. You did so come to me, boo.
I don't remember. I mean, I came to you, but I remember you asked me to come over.
Yeah, because you said come here, and I was like, no, I'm not coming to you. I already tried it. You come here, and then you came over to me, boo.
So, needless to say, we're here.
We're here.
He drives me to drink.
Yes, he
you
does.
know, and I don't even drink, but I'm still here.
She ain't going nowhere.
And he's grown a lot, so
She ain't going nowhere. See, I used to be a street thug. Now
you
I'm
ain't
just
you
corporate.
ain't going nowhere.
I ain't never said I was going anywhere. Shoot.
Okay.
You know what I mean? That's how it happened.
Well, that's our story time, guys. Talk to you soon. See you. Say
You know?
hi to the YouTubers.
Yes. Wedding next year. To go down in A-Town.
May 19.
Yes. With no ring. May 19 with no ring.